Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and our home team.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from the Windy City. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinal. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Mustang nice.
Richardson operating from the pistol. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Right back to walk. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
On the ready.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Ready.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
16 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
To the goal line and in. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Chicago. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Tyrese Knight. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
On fourth down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
First down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down. But as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Stop is made by Jaron Reed.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and 11.
Let's go now. Get the fire.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. I got motion there. I got this. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And his guys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To start this on the ground, it's Taylor. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. The extra point is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Visitors 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he worked this past 25 to 26-yard line. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinals.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Check, check. Ready, ready?
They'll go play action with, oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush, he goes down.
DeForest Buckner.
DeForest Buckner in for the
Brings up
sack.
3rd
It's
down.
a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Gannett. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's very close to 1st down yardage. They're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
70 Timberwolves. Broncos. Ready.
Milrow on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. And now you take that sack, put you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, go!
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big run from Taylor. It's a gain of 34.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's caught DJ Gidden. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Taylor trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Trader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. Now ahead, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's second and 6.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. In motion comes Pittman. They'll go. Richardson. That's taken in. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll run here with Taylor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Ready, set.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The Raider now for the extra point. He's got it. The Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 18 Charger. 70.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Milrow. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Twirling is Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80.
They go play action now with Milrow. Complete to the forward Buckeye. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Okay, break.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. 19 Tigers. Ready.
Play action, it's Milrow. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Ready.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
That's another.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Go. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Milrow. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Come on. Bronco switch.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson operating from the pistol. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Byron Murphy in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That was too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Colts about to kick this one away, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Milrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
25-yard line.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Cowboy 80.
Milroe throwing on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On the return is Gould. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A run with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, faking the give. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get it. Crack all 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24
Great
yards.
run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Colts' 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chicago. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will score. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Prater now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts go up by 7. 28-21.
Our home team, 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready? Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On second down, here's Milrow. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Chicago. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Is good. That will tie the game, 28-all. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Anthony Gould now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the 6. 7 Pirates.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. What to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Throwing, Richardson. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
19, Charger, 19,
Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 17.
You get these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 77.
In motion comes Pittman. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A second down throw for Richardson. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Third and long.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Richardson. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
60 Bobcat.
In motion comes Pittman. They'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Track. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
And a first
Nothing
down.
a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.